Welcome back, everybody. So, I bought this thing and I have no reason, like, I don't need it. I just bought it because I got stuck on a loop and I just kept watching videos on this thing. And I've never owned a MJX Hyper vehicle before. After watching several videos on it, my friend Mark Bryan had been reviewing one on his channel a couple months back. So I contacted him and asked him if it was still worth buying, and he said absolutely. It's a great little vehicle. He said it's not a true crawler, but I didn't expect that anyway. I was thinking like a trail truck, crawler, just a kind of an all-around general vehicle, and I liked the size of it as well. And I don't know what it is with Jeeps. I got plenty of them. I don't really need another one, but here we go. So this is the Hypergo H12Y, and it is not a bad feeling little vehicle. It's got a considerable amount of weight to it. It has this hood that opens, which is pretty cool, and that's just an extra scale feature because the whole body peels back. So that's just a nice little extra thing they did. These are aluminum body panels, so that's pretty nice. Kind of got to tuck everything in just the right places to get it to shut back down. Full interior, dashboard, seats, console, it's all there. Beadlock wheels. We'll get down here in a minute. We'll zoom in real close and get a good look at what's under the wheel. I want to see if it's got 12mm hexes or not. Portal axles, 4-link suspension. It comes with 2 batteries. From what I can tell, it's a 3650 kV non-censored brushless motor, which normally runs twitchy. This does not have the cogging effect or any of that feedback. Because that's the way these sensorless brushes work. They send impulses, boom, 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 and eventually those impulses get that motor rolling. Where a sensor detects where the armature is and sends the impulse to the appropriate space to get it going. So that's why those are so much smoother. But I think they managed to pull this off because I've seen video of it and it crawls really super slow and super nice. These tires feel really squishy. I hear that it's a little bit on the top heavy side, which is fine. I can take care of that. Weight down low is an easy thing to take care of. It does have, I think, a 45 amp ESC, all metal. It looks like I just really am having a hard time faulting the construction process of this. It's a nice solid 4-link suspension. It's got metal axles. Now, I mean, I may have a different opinion when I start running it, but just from initial inspection, the one thing that is kind of cheap and cheesy looking is this thing. Their little radios, a 3-volt. It only takes two AA batteries. That's it. It does have the manual steering trims and all that stuff, which I'm absolutely fine with that. I'm not seeing any channel reversing switches, but I imagine that's probably done somewhere through the programming. It does tell you how to set all of that up in here. And okay, all of this, yep, you've got your it's got dual rate steering. Yeah, it tells you how to set all that stuff up. I think you can reverse it through the radio possibly. I'd have to do some more inspections on that and do some more reading. But this instruction manual does provide a full exploded view, and all of your part numbers are listed in the back. If you need to get something for this, it's nice to have that available. Sometimes it's really hard to track down your part numbers on some of these, I'm going to say not main brand. So it's really nice to have this information provided for you. Now, behind me here, I have a nice crawler course. We're going to take this out there and get a good look at it and just see how it crawls around. We're not going to try anything too crazy right now. Just run it on the course. And then for the foreseeable future, I got a vacation coming up and a bunch of trailing stuff I want to do. And this seemed like a perfect sized vehicle to take on the trails. It's big enough that it's still seeable by me and the camera. And it's small enough I can fit that in my backpack easily, even though it is kind of on the heavy side. I will go ahead and get you around and take a look and see if we're dealing with 12mm hexes. I really hope we are, because that just opens up the world for tire options and wheel options and weight options. And let me see if I can find my digital scale, my hanging scale, and we'll see what this thing actually weighs. And then we'll hit that crawler course. Alright, I got the scale here. Let's hook it up and see. Well, let's see if we can get down here, or maybe you can see it a little bit. Kind of bouncing around 4.7, 4.72 pounds. Let's change this unit over. And that is 2.145 kilograms. Not a bad weight, especially being a 1/12 scale. That's a good bit of weight for this little vehicle. All right, let's check out the wheel hexes and then get on the course. Portal axles, metal hexes, 12 millimeter metal hexes. This gives us a whole lot of options for upgrades. We can add weight, different wheels, tires, and a lot of things easily. For it being the standard size, this is excellent. Kind of a hard time of day for filming. The sun just beams down this time of day. Let's see, nice and careful, because I know you're top heavy. Like we have reverse lights, turn signals. You see that front tire lifting, it kind of wants to go over backwards a little bit. I can get those front wheels over, we'll be golden. There we go, we're hooked in. This is set up for 1/10 scale crawler, so this is a little bit of a challenge for this little guy at the tire size. It seems like it's really good and controlled slow crawling, and it's got plenty of punch when it needs it. I can see weight being the issue. Nice control. It does come with two 2000 milliamp Li-ion batteries. I mean, that is much smoother than some of my official crawlers from big brand companies. I know it won't make it up that one incline, so we're just going to go ahead and turn this way. Let's see, can I turn? Okay, steering's up all the way, just checking my different little trims. Like a little bit of like a feedback noise, but not too bad. Alright, let me swing around to the other side. Now there are going to be several parts of this course that are just too extreme for this machine at the moment. So I'm going to try to stick with what I think will be challenging, but doable. I'm seeing a lot of potential here. I mean, it may not be labeled as, you know, it's got that speed burst, so some people would say it's not a crawler, but I think it really fits into the category. I don't know if they'll be able to do these rounds or not. Okay. Okay. Not bad at all. Took a little finesse, but it got through there. Well, this might be where our journey stops up here. Huh, I lied. Oh, now it's 7 foot in the air. Had to goose it a little bit. I could feel it wanting to go over. Now this is set up for 1/10 scale crawlers. I don't know. Let me move it a little closer here. I don't know if I have the wheelbase or not. Yeah, it's real close. Yeah, I think you can't quite do this obstacle. I think that's about gonna wrap it up, honestly. I'm pretty daggone impressed. This thing was $200, one of those limited deals. I don't know if it's still on sale or not. I'll throw it on there and at least give you a link to it so you can check it out. It may not be the best thing ever, but I'm pretty happy with its capabilities. I mean, it honestly is outperforming a lot of things I've tested on this course out of the box. Its biggest limitation is just it's a little bit too top heavy. And these are things that are easily fixed. That's gonna get a thumbs up from me. I'm really liking this thing. It's got a lot of good future adventures coming on my channel. I may even take it out tomorrow morning to the quarry. I don't know. If not, I'm on vacation here in a week or so, and it's gonna go with me to the trails of Tennessee. Yeah, I think it performs just fine as a crawler. I'm very impressed with this little guy. Initial impressions, love it. And just look at that modulation. For being a non-censored, that's pretty crazy. Oh, also I misspoke earlier. This is a 3500 kV brushless motor. But just look at that. Wonderful modulation. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will catch you on the next video. Later.